The Supply Chain Policy Initiative and the Supply Chain Management Research Center is, in my opinion, having already a significant impact on the supply chain discipline. The research that has been done in our discipline has certainly had managerial implications, but one of the things that we saw missing in the literature was implications for policy and studies that were policy oriented.
You know, it feels like important work to be done. That I think we're having an impact that's broader than just talking about problems in a room. Is that other people, I think, are caring about what we're doing.
So as the co-editor-in-chief of the Journal of Supply Chain Management, one of the top supply chain management journals, I co-edit that with Barbara Flynn and Mark Pagel. We noticed what was happening in the supply chain environment, things that were impacting the way that managers were thinking about their supply chains and many of the things that they were having to deal with. And those things were public policy and government regulation changes that were happening in spaces such as international trade, tariffs, competition, all the new supply chain technologies, blockchain, robots, AI, et cetera, and all the policies that were surrounding that and all the debates that were going on right now and how that was changing the way that managers were thinking. We're also recognizing that policymakers were sometimes looking at these decisions without a full understanding of the implications on supply chain management. And so because of that, we felt there was a need for more research that was looking at the intersection of supply chain management and public policy and government regulation. And whenever we started looking at the existing research, we then noticed that there was really a big gap of research in that space. Given that gap and given the importance of this in today's environment, what we did is we set up what we call an emerging discourse incubator. It's a special topics issue in our journal.
I think that there is definitely opportunity for us as academics to speak to policymakers, and the more we share about the impacts they have on the economy and in day-to-day living for individuals, hopefully the more seriously they take that role and the importance of good policy. I think more than anything, we have opportunity to share with the students we work with every semester about what good policy is, what good policy thinking entails, and how this plays out in their world and how it impacts them as individuals and, of course, the economy around them.
At our national conference in September, the Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals, I facilitated a panel in the academic conference around the intersection of supply chain with policy and regulation. The discussion was robust, and even the feedback after the panel was tremendous, in that people wanting to get engaged with this. They see it as a way that they can make an impact. And I think all of that, at least most of it, we can trace back directly to the Supply Chain Management Research Center.